Merry Christmas, everyone, in the middle of May. Hey, if you're new to the party, my name is Barbara, and welcome to my review of Golden Holiday Poppy Parker, the last, we think, of the Swinging London collection. Holiday Poppy Parker was debuted back in December of 2017, so obviously it took a little while for the production run. So we got her in like March, April. And in March, April, the bottom of my life fell out. I don't want to get into all the gory details because I have a beautiful doll in front of me. But I do just want to say my dad's been sick, and obviously my attention's been on him. So I haven't been able to do the review schedule that I wanted to do. Even though I wasn't putting up reviews, my Facebook page has now surpassed 2,100 likes. It is now old enough to drink to the third power. So I thank everybody for doing that, even though I haven't been around. And I thought coming back, I should start with something celebratory and hopeful and pretty. Ergo, Ms. Poppy Parker and her Golden Holiday. Still, because it's Poppy, it's always going to swing between the golden era, the 1950s, which was the first holiday Poppy that looked like Annette Funicello from Babes in Toyland. And I'll probably toss in a photo of that into the video. And then we had a New Year's Eve type Poppy. Throw in a picture of that too at some point. And then we have, again, I think this is sort of, I don't know, like between Christmas and New Year's, a holiday party. Very mod era, as you can see from both her and the tree. Since she's basically the main attraction, I'm going to go ahead and focus on Poppy. And as always, we're going to go top to bottom. So let's slowly bring her in. All right. So what we have here, if I can just turn the light on to her, is a doll with a lot of product in her hair. It's obviously poofy, and you'll see that very clearly when I turn her back around. There's a good deal of product in her hair to hold it in this angular shape, which is kind of loose at the bottom, so you could actually pull it out like this if you wanted to. There you go. But yes, much product on top. And to be very frank with you, if you look at this, and I will turn the light this way so you can see it, I do believe that's actually like there's going to be a piece in there that adds to the poof. I'm not entirely sure how much of this is a full head of hair, or you're going to wind up with some kind of bald spot. And we're just going to pause here while I remove my cat. While I was removing my cat and adjusting the lighting, I hope you enjoyed those two photos of the previous holiday poppies. If you will look, please, at the lovely lady, you will note that the brow, it's kind of tricky to see in the light because a lot of her eye makeup is light colors, and I don't mean like a light pastel, I mean like a light, like if you'd see drawings of illumination. At the very top of her brow is a matte golden sand color, which gets glossier as you go to the lower brow. And obviously at the lash line, you have the lining in black, and you have real applied lashes at the upper lid, drawn in at the bottom, and her eyes are blue. Her lipstick is a matte coral. And there's just a hint of color at her cheeks. Interestingly, usually you will see that the lips and the nails will match, but not this time. The nails are going to match her dress. They are gold. And you will note that the continuing colors of her dress, which is geometric, and I'll say a little bit more about that in a second, the primary colors are going to be gold and white. The ring that she's wearing, the very large circular, again, geometric ring, is white, lined in gold. One bracelet is also gold. The other one, which is kind of Gucci style, is white circles, white discs with gold in between. Like I said, the dress is geometric, and just shooting it from the top, that's gonna be it, ladies and gentlemen. It's a repeating triangle pattern. The upward facing triangles are gold, and the downward facing triangles, which are made sort of in absentia, are white. The base of the dress is white with the gold applique triangles. Again, geometric. This being a high neck column dress, accented by her confetti-esque, again, triangle earrings, very long dangle. I would object to these on general principle since they dangle all the way down to her breastplate, but the hair goes up, so the hair up balances the earrings down, I think. I will leave. That is one of those things that really is a matter of taste. Now, if you look, the rest of the dress, as I said, is full column. All the way down. No stockings with this doll. But you do have... I will put this down again because I don't think I'm going to be able to balance this well. I'm going to show you the shoes. So what I will do is... I'll move this so you can see the shoes in a second. The shoes are open-toed, which obviously means this is a party indoors for the winter, if you think about it. Open-toed, kitty heel, no back, a large pearl at the arch, at the brow, at the top of the shoe. I have no idea what to call it. I think the ring was trying to mimic that, but the white of the ring is not the pearl gloss of the shoe. Also, this kind of reminds me a lot of bedroom slippers and not necessarily party shoes, but that's just me. So let me just, again, let me just, another quick shot of them. Again, it's like fancy bedroom slippers, but that's just me. And by the way, there's nothing terribly remarkable about the soles. They're black. This is about the only bit of black you're going to see in this ensemble is the soles of her shoes. So let's put her back onto the stand and very quickly turn her around on the angle so you can see that the dress is going to close with the new style hook and eye that you're seeing throughout the Integrity toy line. So that, well, there's a couple more details to her, and I will push her back so we can talk about those details a little bit. There she is. Okay. I don't usually do this, but there was actually a third bracelet that I did not put on because I wasn't crazy about it. It's your typical white, what I call the tire, I call it, nobody else does, the tire edge bracelet. Could not bring myself to put it together, all three pieces together. It didn't look right bridging the gold and the white gold together, so I just left it off. She also comes with a purse. And the reason I left it wrapped is, again, to be honest, and I'm usually a big fan of pearls, I'm not digging the pearls in this. I mean, if you're going with the geometric pattern, which works, the triangle, the gold triangles, then keep that going. Or go with the Gucci circle that you see on the bracelet. Don't bring in the pearl if you're not going to have her in pearl jewelry, which she is not. But this is the purse. It is glossy gold, metallic, with the traditional clutch chain that does absolutely nothing. It does open magnetically, but not wide enough. I'm going to open it book style, but not wide enough that you could actually put something in here. Not that you get anything that you would put in here, like gloves. She doesn't come with gloves, so you don't have to worry about that. And of course, the extra pair of dialing hands, which also have the gold tips. And that is her. So let's very quickly and very briefly just focus our attention now on the tree. Here's what you need to know about the tree. It comes in a box that I will show you in a second. You had the option of just getting the doll or also getting the doll with the tree. This backdrop, by the way, some of you who've watched my previous videos, you've seen it before. It's something I've bought separately. Even though it really matches, like, excellently, it did not come with this set. You buy the tree, and it was a DIY, and I said to myself, this is going to suck, because I cannot put things together. I'm a klutz. But it took me less than 20 minutes to put it together. And I will unput it together for you in another minute. But I just want to show you the tree itself, as you can see, is pop style. With, instead of having ornaments hanging off of it, you push what look like poker chips with furry trim around and into the holes of the tree, and you can push them in and out as far as you like to create various patterns. This also comes with stickers, so you can put snowflakes on here. If you notice, that says Poppy Parker. You can have, there's snowflakes. There's one that says Poppy Parker. There is a ornament sticker. So you can mix them up any way you'd like, and then pop them in to the pieces any way you like. And this is what they look like without the stickers. Like I said, furry poker chips. But again, that little tassel is very much in keeping with the mod look. And you could pop them in this way and they stick out a little bit more. You could pop them in, pop them in the other way. Oh, okay. Well, and if you don't like the tassel, guess what? Tassels come off. Ta-da! And then you can just pop them in clean and flat, like this. Ta-da! So, if you want to just do like stoplights, that's one way you could do it. I like them with the tassels. I think it gives it a little more personality. And then there are presents. One looks like a Christmas cracker, circa the UK, which makes sense since this is swinging London. And if this was a real cracker, which it is not, you would pull it like pop, and out would come a tiny crown, a joke, and a stupid toy. But it is hollow, there's nothing in here. The second box looks like a Happy Meal / Kentucky Fried Chicken box. And I believe that is now the end of David Boutry ever talking to me again. But that's what it reminds me of, an old McDonald's Happy Meal box. pop, again, mod pop style box, also empty. However, the third box, which has suddenly disappeared, where did it go? There was a third box, believe it or not, lady. Oh, there it is. Turned it all the way around, that's where it went. The third box, upside down tree style, like so, has inside of it 3 golden ornaments that you can put on. They don't really fit on this tree, but you can put them on another tree or a different kind of tree. But again, gold. I thought, by the way, having the chips be blue was a nice touch, since that's the color of the Union Jack. So that, I think, was a little nod to the Jack. Okay. So, and then just to very quickly show you, while we stay on the tree for a second, you know what, let's have you stay on Poppy while I grab it. Yeah, that's a good shot while I grab it. As I said, I'm not showing you Poppy's box because we've seen it many times, but this was the box the tree came in. If you remember, there were a couple of really nice gift set Poppies, and they had this stylized front. In this case, because it's Christmas, you have what the tree is supposed to look like. And there it is, along with other icons of the mod British era. And by the way, if you needed instructions to put it together, and you have it and you haven't put it together yet, I will put the instruction link in the description box below. I always wanted to say that because there's a couple of YouTubers that I watch with my brother who do mostly action figures, and they talk about things in the description box below. So there she is, golden dreams, golden holiday. I'm calling her golden dreams. It's golden holiday Barbie. God, I just said that. Okay, it's not golden holiday Barbie. Sorry, it's golden holiday Poppy. And with the tree. And she was a W Club exclusive, so this is going to be and it was, I also believe there was I don't think there was a lottery, but we had to send in for her. So you I'm not going to say don't get her. I would say do get her, at least for the dress, which is an interesting texture and an interesting pattern. I would get her, and she's also a very pretty doll, and the hair is very pretty. Again, not sure what's going to happen once you wash the hair out, how much of it is going to still be there. But this is, if just to get the doll alone, that's awesome. Or if you can get the tree alone, that's awesome. If you can get the whole set, that's awesome. And it was a good holiday doll, keeping for once there was a very definite connection, which I had not seen before, between the previous Poppy line and this one. So at least this is all keeping with the mod era and the Swinging London era. So for myself, and for Poppy, this is Barbara, who will be desperately trying to get back into the swing of doing reviews. Thank you for your patience. And again, to everybody who likes my page on Facebook, thank you for the 2,100 likes and the 2,100 people who come and look. I will try to live up to that and be a little bit more precise and a little quicker with my postings. Have a great May, everybody. May Christmas, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.